For an easier understanding of retirement planning, we are going to talk weather. Eric Peterson with Peterson Financial Group is here with a financial forecast for today's dollars and cents. This is a cool concept. I like this.
It is. Because people like to, financial concepts get kind of boring. So if you time to something like normally it's golf with, because I enjoy golf, but weather too. So people understand weather, especially in Iowa.
Yeah, that is true. Speaking of that, first up, we're talking tornadoes.
Right.
How does that relate to finances?
Because tornadoes are really, you don't get warning, right? Unlike a hurricane, they have days, if not weeks. So they just kind of just appear, right? So that can happen in the market. The economy looks good, everything you see is kind of rosy, and all of a sudden the market just goes down suddenly, right? Really quick, like a tornado showing up. So what you need is a safer place. Like when a tornado comes, what do? You head towards safety, which is what? Your basement, right? The foundation. That's what you need in a retirement plan as well. You need a foundation, a safe place to take income from. So if the tornado comes, you don't have to worry about selling those assets and locking in those losses or locking in that damage.
And so still be prepared, just like with the tornado.
Exactly.
Have a plan, I guess. Okay, great. The jet stream, how does that relate?
Well, the jet stream, if you're flying, they'll say, hey, we got here early because the jet stream was pushing us along, right?
Oh.
So when flying, it's helpful. From a market standpoint, people don't understand this, but the large institutions, pension funds, mutual funds, institutional investors, when they start to make moves, that can move the market because all these shares are being traded. So you as the individual person can get kind of hit with that jet stream. So it's kind of funny, but in retrospect, but there's a famous trade that happened on a Friday. They call it Fat Finger Friday. So an institutional investor was placing a trade and he hit too many zeros with his finger. And the trade got executed. Well, it set off all these algorithms amongst all these institutional investors, and so the market went down drastically, although there's no bad news. So they blamed it that he hit too many zeros, so people said he had fat fingers, and that's what they called that.
Huh, interesting. Okay, what about the heat index? I don't know, is that good or bad?
Well, when they say it's how things are supposed to feel, right?
Yeah.
So it's the temperature plus the humidity, right? When it comes to investing, what you look at the heat index is, again, with market downturns, when you also need income. It's kind of a double whammy. So it's not just the 10% loss in the market, it's the 5% that you have to pull out to support your lifestyle. Now you're going down by 15% as opposed to just the 10% that the market is. So kind of like the heat index.
Okay.
Yep.
Finally, black ice. No one wants to come across black ice.
No, because what happens? You think you're fine, right? You're just driving
Right.
along and all of a sudden, whoop, you're spinning, right? It's happened to me once before. And so people think for a retirement plan, all I have to get to is a certain amount of money, right? $1 million, let's say, is my magic number. Well, potentially, right? You have to look at what are some of the pitfalls, what are some of the things that can happen. So you want to stress test it. So if you're ready for retirement or thinking about retirement, what you really need to do is have a plan and then stress test it versus different weather scenarios. What if we have a tornado market correction, right? What if there's black ice? All those things, how they impact it. So, and then once you know the results, then you can have a plan of attack to address them.
Interesting. So financial forecast, just like the weather forecast, huh?
Exactly. Yep.
Eric, thanks so much for being here, and I'm sure you've helped many people along the way navigating these.
We have, and so what's really nice is when people come in, people have a lot of anxiety about retirement because it is a major change in your life. And what's nice is we take them through a process and show them that things are going to be okay and then coach them along the way. We've had some rough markets and interest rate increases and high inflation, and coaching them through that plan that, hey, it's still working, stay on task, those types of things. It really gets rewarding. And when people then come back for a review and like, oh, well, we took a trip to Hawaii and all the stuff they did, and now they're focused on the fun stuff of retirement. Stressful for a little bit, but once we get our plan in place, then it can be fun.
It's all worth it. Eric, thanks again.
Sure.
If you have any questions, you can call Peterson Financial Group at 515-226-1500 or visit them online at askericpeterson.com. You can also follow Peterson Financial Group on Facebook and Twitter. Now for your primetime lineup, Team Kelly and Team Niles. 10 remaining artists compete on The Voice. Then That's My Jam is all new with Jenna Dewan, JoJo Siwa, and more competing in musical games. After that, it's your WHO 13 News at 10.